Well, hello there, people who are watching this. Today I'm just kind of working on some builds for future streams for Lilly Lucky Star Gaming. And I'm just currently kind of building some bridges to get between the different areas to make it a little bit easier for us all, because we do have quite a few adventures planned in this world. This is one of our 3 worlds that I am currently working on building for us to play in later on. I won't be one of the competitors, the others will be though. So I'm working on all the competition piece areas now, and then we'll kind of fuck up our own world later. Which you will be able to get a glimpse of what's currently happening in the world that we've been working on as a team later on in this broadcast when I flip to that world. But for now, I do want to work in this Greek world. We are planning, I think it's 5 total episodes in this world. So this is going to be a big part, or big starting point for us with getting this broadcast off the ground and everything. Because it is something we're just starting out with, and we're going to hopefully have some fun with. So currently I am in creative because I am just building these builds and such. And it is a pretty big world at this point. Like, we have our Olympus over here, which is going to be part of one of the tasks. Which I did have to draw a path of black carpet too, because I kept losing it when I was trying to actually put the stuff together this week. So I've been working on this for a couple days at this point. This is probably day 4 or 5 of the planning stages. We have a competition that will happen down there in the half circle. Our first episode will actually take place over here in the Coliseum area. It'll be quite entertaining. I'm going to redo the maze completely, but the maze will be one of the episodes as well. And yeah, so it's just kind of currently getting everything built to and from to make things easier, because not everyone's going to be in creative for these competitions. Actually, everyone but me will be in survival. And the only reason I won't be is because I'm the one who's going to be throwing random monsters at them all the time. It's just what's going to be happening. This originally actually started as kind of a D&D idea. Like, I was looking for new people to hold a campaign with, where I didn't actually have to physically DM because I really don't like DMing. And my friend wanted to play a lot of Minecraft, so I thought maybe we could combine the two. And so this is going to be our outcome results of this. So we'll see what actually happens. I don't know if it'll be good, I don't know if it'll be bad, I don't know anything yet. We're in trial runs now, so yeah, there's that. So right now, as I said, I'm just building bridges between the different islands, because our main house is way over here. Like, this is our main house. Like, there's my room, and then the other 2 get the upstairs. There's Star's room, and there will be Lucky's room. Lucky's carpet kept catching on fire yesterday, so I wanted to make sure that was still working, or that was still not on fire. But yeah, so we have a lot of fun stuff prepared. It's just gonna be a whole lot of how will it work out when it's being filmed, really. And since we're all in different locations across the state of Colorado, we are not 100% sure. This is a trial and run, or this is a trial and error period. So it's us learning as we go. But yeah. yeah, I'm definitely redoing most of the maze because while it looks cool right now, I want to add a couple more towers, and I don't want it to be the normal automatically generated spawning system that the game gives, which is what it currently is set to. So I will be redesigning this, and I may actually, how I built up this wall over here, I may build it even taller and actually turn it into a ceiling so that monsters can stay spawned during the day. And I'll be tossing in random monster spawners throughout the maze as well, but that will be a while from now. I finished this one yesterday, and this one's really interesting inside. We have, well, not interesting really, but the tournament idea behind it is going to be interesting. They're going to be fighting monsters down here in the in the obsidian area, and their goal is to see how many rounds they can make it through. They get a prize for every round they do, which is like better armor, better weapons, things like that. And there's going to be a total of 15 rounds, I think it is, that I decided. So we'll be able to keep score over here on these emerald blocks. We'll add diamond to them to get the total effect. And we just kind of lock them in the arena through the iron door over there. And it's all obsidian, so there's no real easy way to get out without us flipping the switch on the other side. This is just kind of a fun little area for us right now. As I said, it's something we're currently just working with as we go. They have their rooms, they'll have their lava pit to destroy anything that they shouldn't have on them before the competition. Anything they get from any of the monsters, they're welcome to use, but they'll only have specific items that are given to them, really. And that'll be competition number 1. Competition number 2 will be the following, we're thinking week, it may be 2 weeks. We're not 100% sure on the schedule quite yet. We're still working out the kinks. As I said, this has been a week in progress of us deciding what we're doing, because I need something to do with my life and they like gaming. So it's kind of just a, how are we doing this as a group? So session 2 is going to be in here. We're calling it our form. I don't know what it's actually based on. I think it's based on the form based in Greece, but I'm not 100% sure. And in here we're gonna have a building competition. So I'll probably be posed up here. They'll have 2 chests, or maybe a couple more spread throughout the rows of seats, and they'll just build different statues down here at the bottom and see who comes up with the limited supplies in a certain length of time. So we'll see what happens with that one. That one, it's more creative than anything, and it really, we're not gonna actually judge that in a real serious way. I may do it as, here are the 3 requirements you have to have. If you find cool ways to incorporate them, awesome, but I haven't decided yet. That one was literally decided this morning. So, week 3, we're 90% sure is going to be climbing up Ares over here. Because I just think that would be entertaining to watch. So, inside of Ares is hollow. Yeah, so inside of this guy is hollow. And so their goal will be to get to the top of his torch where there is a chest. And so that will be kind of cool to see how they manage to pull that off, because that just seems like it'll be interesting. As I said, up here is a chest that currently only has a music disc. I will be adding more prizes to later, because that's the kind of person I am. and they just get to figure out how to get into the torch. Week 4 is supposed to be the maze, which, as I said, I am going to be reworking in the meantime. That one, honestly, as I'm thinking about it now, there was one more thing I wanted to do. So that may be week 5. We will really see. We may do 6 sessions in this world. I'm not 100% sure. As I said, this is just our current plan as we go. So, the maze will be week 4, supposedly. Week 5 will be at Olympus. However, if we do an extra session like I kind of maybe want to, it will be off. I think it's this direction. Well, it'll be off in Troy, and it will be to see if they can keep... It'll either be a version of Battle Tower, where they're trying to keep the monsters out, or it'll be see if they can get in. So, it's going to be interesting. I'm not finding Troy. I could have sworn it was over here. This direction. I don't know. There's Troy somewhere surrounded by a wall with the Trojan horse and everything, and that's where that one would be based if we pull that off. But I'm not 100% sure. It's an idea. I haven't really approached it to the others yet because, well, they haven't actually been in this world yet. They've only been in the other world. Oh, there's Troy. I see it now. They've only been in our main world, which is the other world we've been working on. And in that world, we have our houses built. We're slowly putting things together. And it is currently in creative, but it will be going into survival as soon as our base is set up and built. But yeah, so with this one, if we do this, they'll either be figuring out how to keep things out or break in. If it's breaking in, I will be sealing this gate shut, and they will have to start in the horse, which is also hollow inside. Actually, there are some nice beds inside and such. I've already been inside one. Oh, hey, look, here's an entrance. So it's really just going to be a whole lot of, as I said, playing with it as we go, learning how it all works. We've never streamed before, at least Star and I haven't. Lucky may or may not have. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it's something fun. It gives me something to focus on for a day during the day when I can't go to work or anything, because for those of you who don't know, I have torn cartilage in my hip. It hurts to walk. I'm currently trying to get on disability. Disability's a bitch. And it's an uphill battle. So if all goes well, I will eventually be getting that taken care of and won't have to just be focusing on what to do next to keep myself busy, but getting the surgery I need to maybe get healed and stuff. But until that happens, this is what we're doing. Keeping busy playing Minecraft. I am thinking we might try and do some in the Norse world. I'm not 100% sure about it. If we do, awesome. If not, also awesome. We have it. That is an option. We're just not 100% sure right now. So, there is always that, and it'll just be a whole lot of fun for us. Maybe fun for you guys. At least we hope it's entertaining. None of us know how to watch our mouths. Well, maybe Star does, but that's Star. She's different than us. But none of us know how to watch our mouths. We all like building random things. Minecraft is just a good game for us to calmly focus on, which is a big part of it, is what can keep us calm and having fun at the same time. So this was our answer. As I said, this world is going to be only for a couple episodes. It is one of the packs from the Minecraft store. we are using that because it is slightly easier than other things. I didn't design it myself because I am a little bit lazy. I am designing everything in the other world though. So it is going, or we are designing everything in the other world. It is going to be a lot of work for us. It's, as I said, gives me something to focus on for a while and gives us something to do as a group. So this is the main, or this is the Greek world. Again, maybe 6 weeks in total, but it is here. This is the start of it. We're not 100% sure what all's gonna happen in it, just that we have these ideas and we are slowly putting it all together. Because that's the best we can really guarantee right now, is trying to put it all together as we go. So I'm gonna actually sign out of this world and flip over to our other world, just to give you a little sneak peek at the other world. As I said, we are still working on it, so it is in rough shape right now. Lucky's house isn't completed. My house isn't completed. It needs some more red stone work, which is really difficult for me, so Lucky's been doing it, which is why his house isn't completed. And we were having issues with it when we were working on it last night. But this is 3 days of work, or the world with our houses is a day of work. The world, or this world, is 3 days of work. I've spent 3 days on this now. So it's really, this is the startup of this all. Like, you are seeing the bare beginnings of what we've been doing. So let's flip over to the other world here. Okay. As I said, it did start as a D&D idea, so that's why it's called DD idea for world-wise, because I didn't know what else to call it at the time when I built it. But it works. And yeah, so this will be Star's house. She has the purple banners. She is very much into the color purple. As I said, this was all built on creative, so the purple terracotta looks awesome. We wouldn't have found it otherwise. She has a magenta bed, apparently. Enchanting table, some diamond armor. What else does she have in here? A nice glass view. Fires up top, and ender chests, really? I didn't see those last night. Interesting. Okay. Flaming things. She likes flames at the moment. This is Lucky's work in progress house. It's got his green banners. Green windows. The chest that I'm going to stash stuff in for games. His bed. Jesus Christ, neon green floor. He is still working on this area, obviously. Don't know what else is happening. I may have been helping him a bit last night if you see my bar. Whoa! What? When did those ones get there? The fuck, Lucky? I didn't know about those ones. Ooh. He has this booty room, which is full of diamonds, emeralds, iron, gold. It's basically one of my 2 raiding rooms for when I need extra supplies. He has his armory, which I need to dye that green before he notices, but lots of armors, weapons, arrows, bows, yeah. We're gonna ignore that for a moment. He didn't do anything over here in this corner. Okay. So this room I'm not going into again. It is a bitch. he has built a maze past that door into a mine shaft, kind of. He's a blacksmith in real life, so it's kind of his work forge area, and you get about... I don't remember this door. He fixed it since last night, apparently. I get here and get lost, so I'm going to leave here, because, yeah, not worth my time or effort to try and get out of there again, because it's not easy. Okay. The interesting part about that is that it actually comes out here and there, I believe. So there are a couple places he can exit, if need be, through other doors. Oh, this was a monster spawner room. I had a saddle. Didn't... okay, whatever. So yeah, his house goes all the way over to here somewhere, and that area where the glowstone is was actually the end of it, or where it should have ended, but it went a little further. Star and I were messing with water and lava last night. We don't know why, we just were. But then we have our little Lilly Lucky Star logo here, and that looks kind of cool. I think that used to be a tree. 90% sure it used to be a tree. Well, it's all lava now, so. Lucky was talking about how he can do a yin and yang with lava and water, so I tested it out. I'm not nearly as good at it as he is. And then I guess we'll go into my house with a waterfall. Just kind of was bored and added water stuff. It happens. My blue banners. I have a horse already. We'll all probably eventually get horses, but for now it's just me. Since I'm the one who normally is building and crafting everything in my house, I have the dyeing buckets for all the armors that are leather, at least. Furnaces, chests for everyone, so like there's Lucky's green horse armor and a saddle. Star's purple horse armor and a saddle. Mine's already on my horse. Crafting tables. My room. I tried to make a lily on the floor. It only kind of came out right. It works. It's pretty enough. Bed. It's night, might as well. Enchanting table and books. Books. And then a nice, lovely glass patio right above the pool. And if for some reason we're looking at a map and need to find the houses easy, we have the butterfly, the logo, and that's about it over here. Now, as I said, we're still working inside my house on a redstone wire up thing. I have issues with redstone, so that's why I didn't do it myself. Why I'm not currently working on it, because it's difficult, and I hate it. But in here, we have that's supposed to be sealed. Whoops. We have a stash of random things in chests. Things that we may or may not need extras of that we might not find naturally in the world. Like leather. Leather we'll need a lot of. It just kind of is a big thing with us. Now, getting out of here again is going to be a bit of fun. because it doesn't quite open from this side yet, which is why it still needs a little bit more work. Maybe once I learn how to wire pistons and everything, I can go ahead and try and figure it out on my own, but I'm crap with them still, so I'm just leaving them alone for now. But yeah, so this is just a little sneak peek at what we're working on. We are hard at work on this. As I said, this is a week of work, max. We started this world yesterday at about 12 hours, or about 24 hours ago exactly. So in the last 24 hours, we've done all of this and a bit more. This was originally a whole big cavern, very similar to the one over there. We filled it in, we've dealt with a lot, and it's been fun, but it's also been a lot to try and put together so far. So eventually you'll be able to see new creations on every horizon around us, except maybe the desert. I may not do anything in the desert for a while, but this is what we're working on, and we can't wait to share it with you. So now that you've seen the sneak peek, I'm going to go back to working on everything and hopefully get things ready before next week, so we can maybe start next week, since we have things this weekend that are preventing us from working on it at all. Yeah. And because I just am a little bored, ride the waterfall down.